So, I'm a British tech reviewer at the moment, and like everyone else, I could only dream of getting my hands on the new M1 MacBook Pro lineup. But that didn't stop me from going to my local Apple store in Bristol to check out the MacBook Pros that they had on display. This year's MacBook Pros featured the return of the MagSafe port, a welcome return for sure. According to many tech reviewers, this port is much stronger than the previous generation of MagSafe and will take a bit of tugging to actually pull out. We also see this year a return of the HDMI and SD ports, which is definitely welcome for Pro users. Now, jumping into the MacBook Pro, the first thing I wanted to try was the camera. I currently have a 2020 MacBook Air, and I know the quality of that can be a potato at the best of times. In fact, here is a photo from that MacBook to prove it. This year's MacBook has an improved sensor and a bump from 720p to 1080p. And the difference is very much noticeable. In fact, look at this photo we took with the MacBook Pro. Whilst we are not able to record any video at the Apple Store, I'm pretty sure this tells you how good the resolution bump is. Moving on to the keyboard, I went into the notes and started typing. This keyboard seems very much more fluid than the Mac I am used to. However, I did notice myself accidentally pressing on the caps lock key instead of the A key. So that was a bit of adjustment to get used to. This year's keyboard seems to feature a Touch ID button that is very similar in style to the iMacs revealed this year. And its functionality? It seems very much snappy compared to the Touch ID in my 2020 MacBook. Honestly, if I had the money, I would very much be rushing out to buy this machine. You may have heard by now that this year's MacBook has adaptive refresh, and this was something I definitely wanted to try. I'm normally accustomed to 60Hz, so seeing 120Hz on this display was crazy. The movements felt lightning fast, and scrolling up and down on the web page left me wondering how would this look like in the more professional use case. Unfortunately, being restricted to an Apple store, I was unable to answer this. Lastly, I checked out Apple Maps. This may not seem like a major point to test, but I wanted to see how the M1 chip renders high detail structures, and it seems it handles it with ease. I suppose this is as good as I will get for a GPU test for now, and we'll have to wait for the Geekbench results to see how truly powerful this beast is. So that's it. What do you think? Will you be buying the new MacBook? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to reply where possible. Thanks for watching.